recover ferrous and non-ferrous metals from municipal solid waste with ease, thanks to this company's invention, the Eccentric Fukco current separator. It works efficiently even with heavily mixed, dirty or plastic-filled waste, streamlining the preparation of materials for recycling. It has now made its way into production cars and is called Magnaride, developed by a General Motors subsidiary. What makes it interesting? Magnaride shock absorbers are filled with magnetorheological fluid, a mix of easily magnetized iron particles and synthetic oil. When magnets are applied to this fluid, it thickens, allowing the suspension to perform better. If you're a car enthusiast, give us a like. Metallurgists, how can we enhance the quality of the parts coming out of our plant? The answer to this complex question comes down to two words: electromagnetic stirring. A strong magnetic field generates eddy currents that spin the molten metal, even out its microstructure, and remove bubbles and non-metallic impurities. The SB500 load lifting system by HVR Magnetics Company Limited offers versatile solutions. This company produces compact, wireless models ideal for handling steel sheets, as well as massive magnets mounted on container terminals that can lift 35 tons of rails, pipes, or coiled steel. With these magnets, no load is too heavy. The Alpha AMSO2 magnetic spectrometer aids scientists in studying cosmic rays, unlocking secrets of the universe, and addressing challenges tied to space exploration. For instance, to colonize Mars, we'll need shields against cosmic radiation. Data from AMSO2 is key to making this technological marvel possible. A team of experts from 16 countries collaborated closely, with the project costing around $2,000 million. Have you already forgotten about the magnet? Amber Robotics unveils cutting-edge technology with the Lucid One robotic arm. Its magnetically connected modular system switches tasks lightning fast, from stacking blocks to acting as a cameraman, gripping the camera and performing complex maneuvers for stunning angles. Plus, one can lift up to 1.5 kilograms, recognizes gestures, and operates with AI algorithms. The price is equally striking at $1,000. Steinert knows precisely how to impress. The MR10 magnetic cable locator from Ridgit scans up to 3 meters deep, effortlessly pinpointing iron objects like manhole covers, cast iron pipes, and gate valves. It displays their exact location, so workers know precisely what's buried and where, allowing them to operate with greater accuracy and precision. Dents in a car's body are like scratches on fresh paint, they ruin the whole look. That's when you pull out the Kitu PDR-009, which tackles dents using electromagnetic induction. It's super simple, just heat the affected area and gently remove the dent. Unfortunately, the kit only works on aluminum and costs $900. Introducing Multi, the world's first cable-free elevator. It glides smoothly on a magnetic cushion, much like a maglev train, and is designed for both ultra-tall buildings and unique architectural shapes. It moves horizontally and vertically. The passenger version can carry 700 kilograms and travel at 5 meters per second. The Eclipse MicroMag filter is designed to remove contaminants like iron and nickel particles. It is not particularly effective for cleaning machine oils or coolants. It also helps extend the lifespan of machinery. The filter's key component is a neodymium iron boron magnet, which can capture up to 10 kilograms of contaminants and cleans in under 1 minute. The Eclipse MicroMag is priced at $1,435. SAE J2954 is a wireless charging standard for electric vehicles. It works on the principles of electromagnetic induction and offers 3 power levels: 3.7, 7.7, and 11 kilowatts. A charging unit built to the SAE J2954 standard can reach 85% efficiency with an 8 centimeter gap between the charging pad and the car's underside. If this standard becomes widely adopted, drivers could forget about traditional charging methods and simply park over these wireless charging units. The Avancor system uses nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy to study molecules by applying a magnetic field to their atoms. Just as doctors use MRI data to examine our organs, experts using Avancor can analyze, for instance, the structure of nucleic acids. The data collected is crucial for advancing chemistry, biology, and medicine. In particular, nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy plays a key role in developing methods to combat cancer. The creators of the iFeel suit believe it represents the next big step in continuous health monitoring. They're working on 2 primary applications. First, the suit is geared toward rehabilitation. Equipped with various sensors, including biometric ones, it gathers critical data for physicians, for instance. It can predict fatigue levels. Second, the suit plays an important role in prevention. It tracks posture and delivers tactile feedback if the user isn't standing or sitting properly. Additionally, the iFeel suit can control the humanoid robot UDAP 3. Who knows what other possibilities the developers will unlock. In 1995, Grover Brotherston founded Astrohaven, a company focused on astronomical solutions. The 75-year-old entrepreneur had a simple vision design and sell affordable fiberglass domes for observatories. After experimenting with a couple of rotating models, he hit on the idea of a static, clamshell-shaped structure, and it was an instant hit. Brotherston's creation became so popular that the product range expanded to include a massive 6-meter-tall model. It wasn't just amateur astronomers buying from Astrohaven. Defense companies also began showing interest. Today, the domes continue to evolve, integrating aerospace engineering solutions while staying true to the company's philosophy focus on astronomy or science rather than worrying about maintaining observatories. Large businesses, farms, and utility companies can really benefit from the Solarzone drone. Resembling an airplane with solar panels on its broad wings, these panels charge the drone's batteries using sunlight, significantly extending its airtime. It's also designed to transmit cellular signals, and its electronics can be easily integrated into existing networks. Solarzone can even monitor climate changes, such as during volcanic eruptions. The developers explain that while the drone is fully automated, it can also operate alongside a human pilot, allowing one person to manage multiple drones from a centralized command center. Here's an innovative technology from Denmark: Wave Piston. This modular system tackles 2 global issues at once. First, it helps desalinate seawater, and second, it converts wave motion into energy. The system consists of structures stretching from deep waters to the coast. Powerful pumps collect salt water and send it to shore-based purification facilities. After a few cycles, the water is ready for use. Meanwhile, large cable-mounted screens generate electricity by swaying with the waves. much like solar panels or wind turbines. Currently, the technology is being tested off the coast of Spain, and in time it could disrupt the market for fuel made from oil. The concept for the morphing wheel was inspired by liquid droplets, with the design team agreeing that its flexible structure was ideal. They began work on bringing it to life. At its core, the wheel consists of an elastic honeycomb connected by wire spokes to a central hub. The length of these spokes varies, causing the honeycomb to either stretch or compress. On flat surfaces, the wheel takes on a round shape, while off-road, it adapts to match the contours of obstacles. During tests with a wheelchair equipped with these morphing wheels, the chair was able to surmount obstacles nearly 1.5 times the wheel's radius. The wheelchair, weighing 120 kilograms, moved easily over uneven, grassy terrain. It likely won't be long before this innovative technology makes its way into SUVs. Xiaomi has ambitious plans with its smart factory. The Chinese tech giant aims to revolutionize high-tech manufacturing by automating the entire process. They've already opened 2 factories where robots assemble cell phones without human assistance. The Changping Smart Factory boasts the capacity to produce over 10 million devices annually, a huge leap compared to the previous facility's output of just 1 million. Notably, all the equipment inside the factory is also made by Xiaomi. The robots there build Xiaomi's 14, 14 Pro, and 14 Ultra flagship models, with testing areas also fully automated. It's clear Xiaomi is pushing the boundaries. And it'll be interesting to see how competitors like Samsung, Apple, and Huawei respond. Introducing the MultiLoader 3.0 BL, a tracked carrier designed for moving loads where larger machines are impractical and wheeled vehicles just won't do. This carrier is capable of transporting up to 3 tons of cargo with ease. Although it's not the fastest at 2 kilometers per hour, the MultiLoader 3.0 BL offers the convenience of remote control operation. Its ability to automatically level loads proves especially useful on slopes up to 20 degrees. Compact, with dimensions of 2, 4x1, 6 meters, it's ideal for maneuvering through forests or tight warehouse spaces. Powered by 2 3 kilowatt electric motors, it's also eco-friendly. The IFI Explorer Scooter is now available for those willing to spend $3,520. With a foldable and lightweight design, just 17 kilograms without the battery, it offers convenience that sets it apart from other electric vehicles. It's easy to carry on public transport, store in a car trunk, and even doubles as a chair. Though not the fastest vehicle, with a top speed of 13 kilometers per hour, it has a 23-kilometer range on a full charge. According to the manufacturer, this range should provide a new sense of freedom for users. Plus, pneumatic tires and 4-point seat suspension ensure a smooth, comfortable ride. The Turbulent team is also diving into water energy with their small hydroelectric power plant. While it may not look as grand as some larger setups, it's highly practical, especially for remote areas. This plant features a new type of micro-vortex turbine. According to Turbulent's website, a single unit can generate between 50 and 70 kilowatts in just one day. If greater output is needed, several units can be clustered to supply entire communities, even up to 400 households. The best part? This system can be set up nearly anywhere, as all it requires is a vortex generated by a 5-meter water drop. Transform is a striking piece of technological art. First showcased at the Lexus Design Amazing Milan show back in 2014. Even today, it continues to mesmerize audiences. Have you ever seen a table like this? It changes shape according to data and energy flow, built with 3 dynamic displays and more than 1,000 moving pins. But the movements aren't random, they respond to the kinetic energy of viewers, mimicking the flow of wind, water, and sand. Transform explores the balance between nature and technology, harmonizing both within its ever-shifting surface. Introducing the new high-tech controller for VR games, known as UDAP, which appears to be an ordinary glove. This controller syncs quickly with virtual reality headsets and is compatible with any Steam VR games. Instead of traditional EMU sensors and copper wiring, it utilizes unique elastic sensors. Each glove encompasses all 15 finger joints, offering 21 joint angles. The UDAP also features vibration motors that deliver haptic feedback, enhancing the realism of game interactions. Crafted from lightweight, breathable fabric, the glove is washable as its electronic components are detachable. With a battery life of 15 hours, it's perfect for completing a puzzle in Half-Life Alyx. The UDAP is priced starting at $499. On July 20th, the world witnessed another groundbreaking innovation, the Kawasaki hydrogen engine motorcycle. The renowned motorcycle manufacturer Kawasaki unveiled their first model featuring a hydrogen-powered internal combustion engine. The prototype conquered the Suzuka circuit, demonstrating it can keep up with its gasoline counterparts. However, this hydrogen-powered motorcycle is slightly larger in size, as the chassis had to be extended and widened to accommodate the 998 cubic centimeter engine with direct hydrogen fuel injection into the cylinders, along with several substantial fuel tanks. The project kicked off in March 2023, and within just 16 months, engineers managed to develop and test their creation. Now, the key question remains, where can you refuel this Kawasaki? If Grandma isn't climbing Mount Everest with her grandkids, it's probably because she hasn't yet discovered Moo Pants. These pants come equipped with a motor at the knee joint, making it easier to climb stairs or mountains. The creators promise that Moo Pants are both comfortable and stylish. Crafted from ultra-light carbon fiber, the motor transfers energy to the leg through an adjustable cuff, ensuring a perfect fit for anyone. Moo Pants reduce strain on the thighs and hamstrings, activating when support is needed and deactivating when it's not. With a battery life of over 3 hours, they provide confidence for long hikes, and the simple interface makes adjusting the power a breeze. Soon, experienced climbers will be marveling at Grandma's confident stride. Robots are stocking shelves in stores, weaving through tables at restaurants, and even taking on the role of elevator operators. This isn't sci-fi, it's fast becoming a reality thanks to Pudu Robotics. The company is gearing up to release the Pudu D7 robot next year. The D7 can lift up to 10 kilograms with each arm, doing so with stunning precision within just 0.1 millimeters. Powered by advanced AI, it efficiently plans tasks and learns as it works. It moves at speeds of up to 2 meters per second and can operate for over 8 hours on a single charge. Where do you think the Pudu D7 would make the biggest impact? Imagine a scenario where Skynet triumphs, and we're being chased by robots like these. They might just recall every misfortune and every kick from their creators. Perhaps they shouldn't have made these robots so speedy they can reach almost 12 kilometers per hour. How far could you run at that pace? The makers claim that it's a record among similar robots, and they aim to boost their speed to 18 kilometers per hour in the future. The robot goes by the name Unitry HR. The idea is for them to be versatile assistants, both for carrying cargo in warehouses and showing off some dance moves. We're eager to see the equally impressive capabilities of the newest versions. Forget Optimus Prime. In India, Surge S32 has come up with something even cooler, a rickshaw that transforms into a scooter. By the way, India has now snagged a spot in the top 3 global car markets as of the end of 2022. So there's definitely a market for this wonder. It's called the Surge S32, and it's technically an electric car with 2 separate power units. The rickshaw comes in various body variants: PV with passenger seats and LD with a cargo platform, resembling that of a pickup truck. The transformation into a scooter takes just 3 minutes, and no tools are needed. It can reach a decent speed in both modes, around 45 km per hour for the rickshaw and 60 km per hour for the scooter. But here's the catch: the driver of the Surge S32 needs a license for 2 categories at once. The Streamxo exoskeleton was created to support railroad workers. It weighs only 7 kilograms and can operate for about 6 hours on a single charge. But how does Streamxo perform in practice? Prototypes were tested at real railroad construction sites across Italy. Workers equipped with Streamxo managed to carry 30-kilogram concrete blocks with ease. The results? Impressive. Streamxo reduced the risk of overexertion and musculoskeletal injuries by 50%, while also lowering muscle fatigue by 15% to 30%. Thanks to its compact design, it doesn't restrict movement. It all sounds promising now. Let's see if big businesses take notice. On June 20th, a major development in solar energy went largely unnoticed. Sinhalen launched the first plant in Germany capable of producing synthetic fuel on an industrial scale using solar heat. The process is simple yet effective. Mirrors focus sunlight onto a receiver on a tower, generating heat that powers a thermochemical reactor to produce fuel. While the current output is modest, just a few thousand liters per year, the company is scaling up, meaning we could soon see solar fuel hitting the market in much larger quantities. Airships are making a return after a century-long absence, and they're now more versatile than ever. Today, these airships function as multi-purpose flying hubs, bringing connectivity to remote regions and monitoring climate change with state-of-the-art equipment. Sky airships are revolutionizing our efforts to improve life on Earth. They relay signals directly to mobile devices, offering a more cost-effective alternative to building communication towers on land. Moreover, from their elevated vantage point, these massive airships collect data on plant health, soil composition, and greenhouse gas levels. This data helps forecast natural disasters and develop strategies to combat climate change. We are on the cusp of an exciting era, where old technologies are being revived to serve a greater purpose, safeguarding our shared home. The Vayu 1 robot might make an excellent psychologist in the future, but for now it's focused on making store deliveries. It listens carefully to staff, follows them around to gather items, and then heads out to deliver to hungry customers. Instead of knocking on doors, it simply leaves the packages in the driveway and speeds off to the next delivery. The developers merged 2 previous innovations, the V-Sense and V-Drive, to create the Vayu 1. Though it's equipped with AI, touchscreen controls, and a futuristic design, this delivery bot isn't cheap, but it's certainly turning heads. Solar energy is becoming a vital source for drinking water, particularly in areas where fresh water is scarce. Solar Water Solutions is designed for these regions, operating almost entirely off the grid by generating its own electricity. Setting up solar panels on a beach is all it takes. The compact desalination units fit into a single container and require minimal space. The creators of Solar Water Solutions are proud of their impact, having helped a hospital in southern Madagascar and farms in Antigua and Barbuda. After all, what better power source is there than the sun? The Sibbe Prostasis is pretty cool, especially because it suits kids as young as 2. It's super lightweight too in some versions. It weighs only 200 grams, like 3 ice cream cones. No fancy electronics, so it doesn't mind even a heavy rain. Thanks to its touchscreen fingers, it allows people to use smartphones, tablets, and other devices. And here's a bonus: Sibbe helps work out forearm and hand muscles. They even thought of adding in an interchangeable module for jump rope workouts. And of course, each Prostasis is customized to fit not only the wearer's anatomy but also their preferences. You can choose the color of each part and even decorate Sibbe with drawings. Thank you for watching today's TechNew video. If you find these technological inventions useful, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to see more shocking content. Share your thoughts about these inventions in the comments section below. See you next time.